Well, it is indeed. Welcome to the Coliseum, the home of the Plymouth Gladiators. And tonight we've got Championship Speedway action with a visit from the mighty Monarchs of Edinburgh. Now, we say mighty because this team have already won at Eastbourne, they've won at Berwick, and they've won at Glasgow. And they come here tonight hoping to win here at Plymouth as well. Well, the Gladiators, of course, have got ideas of their own. But this one really is a tough one to call, and you've got to admit that the visitors would stay up as favourites, particularly when you look at their number one in Sam Masters. And they've also got Josh Pickering, who's been tearing up plenty of trees wherever he goes. And there are the Gladiators taking a walk around the circuit here, and they've also made changes as well. Coming in at number 7 is Jason Edwards. Jason Edwards was riding for Eastbourne, and he's been quite a good scorer around this circuit in the past, and he will certainly fancy his chances of adding to it. And there he is. Hopefully we will be able to grab a word with Jason very shortly. We know Andy Hague is pit side. He's also working very hard doing other things as well. Garry May there having a quick talk with the team as they go round here. Jason Crump has been passed fit to ride. He rides at number 1. And Bjarne PEDERSEN, of course, has been in super form. The Gladiators went down at Arlington on Saturday night by 54 points to 36, but they put in a pretty good display, and it was only towards the end of the meeting that things went away from them. But they are at the foot of the table, and a win tonight could see them move off. That is because Kent, who are just above them, are at home to Eastbourne, and the current score at the moment has got the Eagles 4 points in front. Well, we're going to nip pit side, join Andy Hague with one or two of tonight's competitors.
Okay, it's great to be joined by Jason Crump here before tonight's meeting. I guess the big question is, first of all, Jason, how are you feeling? Are you ready to go tonight?
Yeah, not bad. Full fitness is probably a little way away yet, but the season's slipping on, and I came to ride, so I think I'm okay. I think I'll be okay for to ride, and I wouldn't try if I didn't think I could. So yeah, I'm okay.
Now, even when you haven't been riding, you've still been here, you've been helping the guys in the pits, you've been watching a lot. What's your take so far on the team, the Gladiators, this season?
I think it's obviously any team with two guys averages like Bjarne and mine was going to struggle a bit below that. I think everybody at the moment, Keleher's done really well coming in, and Alfie's a huge asset around here. We just need to get Dillon firing a bit. We've had a few shuffles at reserve. Zach's shown moments of brilliance as well, so everybody's capable of doing it. We kind of haven't just clicked everybody on one night, which is a bit frustrating.
But there is a really good atmosphere, not just in the whole stadium on a night, but here it's relaxed, but there's business at the same time.
It's actually a really cool little atmosphere, isn't it? It's, because the track's so small, the crowd's so close, generates a really good atmosphere, and it rubs off. And I think, of course, the home fans want us to win, but they're also happy to see a bit of decent speedway, so that's good.
And when you were riding down here, obviously the meeting before, you had that the accident on turn 1, heat 1, but the meeting before when you were out with Bjarne, you got some great results there. You were riding great, gating well, riding fast and smooth.
Yeah, not bad. Again, it was my first meeting here, and everybody's done a lot of meetings, so it's a little bit difficult on that front as well. Everybody's been racing and riding quite a bit, and I'm kind of been sitting at home trying to get better. So it's going to take me a little while to get back into the full swing of things for sure, but I want to do it,
Well, I think for me it was key last week. You came on the centre green. Let's be fair, they asked some interesting questions, and you certainly put your point across. You're here to race, you're here to ride. You set yourself goals.
Yeah.
You want to get those goals this season.
And that's all it is. It's a challenge for myself, and it doesn't matter to me what somebody else thinks. If they think I should stop, I'm sure there's many people think I should have stopped or shouldn't have even tried to ride again, but it's my decision, and I'm quite happy to be trying to do what I'm trying to do.
And we're all very happy that you're back, and we're looking forward to see you do that as well. All the best, stay safe, ride fast, have a good one, lots of points. Let's get a win for the Gladiators tonight.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Great to see the away team manager then for Edinburgh Monarchs, John Campbell, with us. All the way down from Edinburgh, Scotland, down to Plymouth. First of all, the journey, did you enjoy it?
Well, I've got a National League team as well this year, and actually we're at Mildenhall on Sunday. So I've been to Mildenhall. I went to Kingsland last night to see the exciting Josh Pickering in action there. So it's in fact only 319 miles from Kingsland to here, and coincidentally it's 319 miles from Kingsland to Edinburgh. So
only 390, and I struggled to get here from Paul tonight. Anyway, by the by, you're bringing in a good team. You're a strong team coming down. How do you see the form that you're bringing into tonight's meeting, your team?
I've always thought throughout the season that we have three good guys at the top of our team, and I come to away matches thinking that we've got good riders to win 11 heats. Where will we get the rest of the points from to win the match? That's happened on a few occasions this year already, but we certainly have in Sam Masters and Richie WORRALL and Josh Pickering guys that are capable of winning every race they're in, no matter where they are. If we do that here tonight, or win most of the races here tonight, then obviously it'll be a tight match. We need somebody else to perform. Not too many of our guys have been here before, so difficult to know. Nice small track, bit like our own. Kye THOMSON's done exceptionally well for us this year as well. If he happened to like this place, then I think we'll be okay.
And also, like to mention Nathan Greaves. It's a difficult position, number 2 in the team, isn't it, for any rider? But he's also riding in your National Development League team as well, so that gives him the confidence. Hopefully he can shine today as well for you.
I hope he does, because he's actually, because of the new averages, fallen to reserve for us tonight. So he had a bit of an accident a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, at Kingsland in a GB team training situation, and I'm not sure he's fully recovered from that yet. So he has struggled. He did struggle at Mildenhall on Sunday, and he may struggle here again today. But this is his kind of track for sure.
Now I'm going to ask you, obviously you're coming down to go against the Gladiators. You've looked at their team, you must have looked at their team, you've studied it. I'm not going to ask you what your tactics are, where you're looking at, but when you sort of come up against these different teams, that some are stronger at the top and maybe others a little bit weaker and in the middle order, does it change your tactics of how you come into the meeting? Do you have sort of it's hard to say, but more of a preset to how you're going to change things around, or do you literally just see how it goes from heat 1?
I'll say to the riders before we start, same as normal guys, we're out here to win. Please win every race. Tactics always the same.
Excellent stuff. Okay, and of course going up against Garry May, wily old fox he is down here. Yeah. He knows his stuff, especially in the Championship League for all those years. If things aren't working out, there'll be lots of changes. You both are going to be out there to win this one, that's for sure.
Yes, for sure. That's the reason for coming all this way. End up with a win, and if I upset Garry on the way, then that's all the better.
Says with a wry smile there. Well, let's have a great night. Let's get the fans sent home happy tonight with some great racing, and more importantly, everyone goes home safe as well. And we just have some excellent racing tonight.
Let's hope that's the case.
Okay, before tonight's meeting then, we've grabbed the new recruit for the Gladiators, Jason Edwards, who's come here after being released at Eastbourne there. But good to see you here with us at the Gladiators, a place that you like to ride round.
Yeah, no, I'm just dead excited to get going. I guessed it earlier in the year, and no, I loved every minute of it. And obviously things come to them with Eastbourne and things start over here. So no, like I say, I just can't wait to get going. Just had a look at the track, and even having Jason in the team and stuff, I'm parked next to him, and that's something you don't get every day, and it's something that I really want to try and make the most of and try and grab as much information, soak up as much as I can, because you don't get that chance twice.
That's it, especially with this sort of rising star system that's been implemented. It's giving you guys, the younger guys, good chances to be next to these guys. You don't necessarily have to talk to them. You can just keep your eyes open, watch what they're doing, and soak it all up, like you said. Yeah,
Jason's been brilliant with all the academy stuff that we've been doing. Sometimes we do 3-4 laps and he puts his arm out and you think, oh no, he's going to pull us up, so he's doing something wrong. And sometimes it's the other way. And he's one of the riders that we've noticed so far that he's very critical and analyses everything. But he's a 3-time world champion for a reason and stuff like that. And even Bjarne in the team, he's been in the GP. I remember being little and watching him in the GPs, and he's been there, done it all, and he can try. Well, I try and, like I say, want to try and make the most of what I can.
Great. Now, of course, you mentioned already that you've been here. You guessed it. You did pretty well in that meeting, so we'll have plenty more of that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that would be the plan. It's the plan wherever we go, and even like fixture-wise, Plymouth has still got lots of meetings to go. And for me, all I want to do is ride. I want to ride as much as I can, and for me, that was the perfect fit. And like I say, one thing ends and another thing starts, and hopefully that's where we can make the most of it.
So when the call comes through, you're going to be working under Garry now, Garry May. So, but when that call comes through, it was a bit of a pick you up. Get straight back down here, straight back on your bike, and that's it.
Yeah, no, like I say, I had a little break, and I had the 2 guest meetings for Birmingham straight off the bat, and like I went to Edinburgh and Leicester, and that's what I needed. I just need to be racing, and this year's been weird. Like, it's been stop-starty, and then I always say to Martin, where I've been working, I'm like, really, I don't want to come in at all, because if I'm not coming in, that means I'm racing. So at the moment, that's starting to pick up a bit more and more, and that's all I can do.
Okay, obviously Edinburgh, the away team today, they've got a good team. So you're coming in, and you're going to have to come in on all cylinders as well. They've got some good riders. Do you look at the away team? Do you look at who you're going to be up against at the beginning, or do you just literally go out there and do what you do?
Like, I mean, they've got Sam Masters, and he's brilliant wherever he goes. He's probably one of the best in the league at the moment. But at the same time, everyone's beatable, and you race against everyone, and especially if they're better. When you beat them, it's even better like that. So it gives you a bit of extra motivation. But at the end of the day, if you can always focus on your starts and first bends and put yourself in a position, then obviously it makes life a hell of a lot easier.
Well, we know you're busy. You've got a lot going on in the pits there to get ready. Have a great night tonight. Stay safe, ride fast, get some points in the board for Plymouth Gladiators. Keep the smile going and enjoy your racing.
No, thank you very much.
Well, our thanks go to the 2 Jasons there, Crump and Edwards, riding at number 1 and 7, and of course the manager of the Edinburgh Monarchs, John Campbell. But there is a quick look at the Gladiators lineup. Before we get underway with the action, we will go trackside for the official introductions, but let's take a quick look at them there. As we say, Bjarne PEDERSEN in super form had a fabulous match at Arlington on Saturday night, as did Zane KELEHER, who is at the number 4 race jacket tonight. But Jason Edwards there doing a little bit of track exercise. The bikes are warming up, and we're going to go through the Monarch side, and there you have it. Look at that for a lineup there. Kye Thompson really has surprised quite a few, but it's at 3 heat leaders. Masters, Pickering and Worrall are the ones to keep an eye out for, plus of course Nathan Greaves down at reserve.
The coin has been tossed, it's come down the tail. Bjarne is deferred to heat number 15, so Sam, what do you fancy?
1 and 3.
1 and 3 for the Monarchs, similar to last week. We've got
Stirring rider up Wolverhampton last night, he's tidying on the points. Everywhere he goes. Number 1, Sam Masters. Number 2, he's also found a rich favourite scoring form this year, William Lawson. Young lad making his way British Speedway at number 3 for the Monarchs, Kye Thompson. This young man's also catching the eye for the Monarchs this year, number 4, Josh Pickering. Very experienced number 5 for the Monarchs, it's Richie WORRALL. Coming into the Monarchs lineup just this last week, it's Luke Crang. And plenty of experience there, number 7 for the Monarchs, Nathan Greaves. Number 2, our Sunshine Kid from the States, Dillon RUML. Number 3, the Mike's luxury for the North, was full of them up last week, it's Zach Cook. Number 4, your track record man and man of the match for 3 weeks on the trot, Zane KELEHER. Number 5, the most dependable of the Gladiators, Bjarne PEDERSEN. Puts himself amongst the points most weeks at number 6, Alfie BOWTELL. And welcome into the Gladiators lineup first time this evening, number 7, Jason Edwards.
So there you are, you've met the two teams. The referee today, Phil Griffin from Manchester, the London boy by trade, and started his refereeing quite a few years ago. Vastly experienced guy. So here we go then, riders come to the line for heat number 1. And usual rules apply, 3 for a win, 2 for second, 1 for third, nothing if you come last. Jason Crump in red on the outside helmet, Dillon RUML on gate number 2, Sam Masters on gate number 3, Willie Lawson there on the inside gate, gate number 1. He's moved up from reserve as Luke Crang has joined the team here. So here we go then, starting marshal calling them into line. And as we say, the Monarchs in absolutely superb form. A fantastic win at Glasgow. They lost at home to Glasgow, incidentally, a couple of days before, but that was abandoned with the meeting incompleted, but the result did stand. But they may well have won that one as well. They won at Berwick, incidentally, by a big score. So here we go then. Green light is on. And away they go, and the charge for the first turn. Crump on the outside, Masters runs in wide there, and Lawson has gone through on the inside. So Lawson on the inside, Masters on the outside, RUML in third place here, Crump in all sorts of problems at the back there. Really got the rough end of the pineapple on the first turn. Masters it is in front for the Monarchs. Lawson tucked in there behind him. Third place at the moment, it is RUML. But the Monarchs looking comfortable here in the opening heat. A bit of dust flying around. Rain has been forecast. We are hoping that we don't have the same problems we had with Leicester last time. 1 lap to go. Masters out in front. Been in wonderful form for Edinburgh and of course Wolverhampton in the top flight as well. And here he comes, heading for 3 more points. There he goes over the line. Second place Lawson. Third place RUML. 1 point to the Gladiators, 5 to the Monarchs. Not the sort of start the home side would have wanted. But this Monarchs side, as we said, they are very good, and they're heading back to the pits after the opening race with 5 points in the bag.
And the official result of heat number 1 was a win in white for Sam Masters. Sam's winning time 51.22. 51.22. Second in yellow, William Lawson. And third in...
So we move on then to heat number 2. Riders coming to the line here. And it is Jason Edwards here in the blue helmet will go off at gate number 3. Alfie BOWTELL has been in terrific form. He will go off the inside gate, gate number 1. Luke Crang now on gate number 2 has joined the Monarchs, replacing Joe Lawler. Bit of a surprise, that one. And in the yellow helmet on the outside, Nathan Greaves, vastly experienced rider at this level, and has been riding for Wolverhampton as well as other clubs. Starting marshal being patient with him, referee Phil Griffin being patient with him as well. Well, no one's actually digging around there, so I'm not really sure what the delay is. The rider in yellow, Nathan Greaves, been told to come to the line so we can get this one underway. Now they're there. So the Gladiators with some work to do very early on in this meeting. Here we go then. And away they go. And a charge for the first turn. Oh, and look at this, it's getting awfully tight. And Edwards has gone down into the boards there. This one's going to be stopped. And we are going to have a restart. And you can see how far he's gone down into that hole there. And you heard it there. All 4 riders can come back to the line for the restart of this second race. The track there very deep on that corner. And riders going out having a look at the track here. And with some interesting conversation going on down there. Pleased to see Jason Edwards up and walking back to the pits. He's okay. Straight on his bike. Let's have a look at it then. They go in there a bit raggy-taggy, and he gets knocked there. And the track a little bit bumpy going in there, and he goes straight into the fence. And we're going to have a restart with all 4. And you can see the riders having a look at the circuit here. They don't look too happy about it. There's going to be a bit of grading done. Meanwhile, Maximus goes around to the crowd here as the riders come back to the line for the restart. So not the sort of start Jason Edwards would have wanted, but pleased to see him get up, back on his bike. The 2-minute light flashing away in the background there as we wait for this second race to get underway. And we can tell you that Eastbourne are still winning at Kent, so it's in the Gladiators' own hands at the moment if they are to move off the foot of the table. So here we go then, and it's Jason Edwards having a little dig around this time. And trying to find a little bit of a groove there. BOWTELL on the inside. So Crang there in the white helmet, who missed out on that melee on the first turn because it was BOWTELL, Edwards and Greaves who got very close to each other. So here we go. Are we finally going to get this restart underway here? Really are wasting a lot of time at the start. I know that is a bugbear of a lot of fans as well. So now the starting marshal's had enough. He wants them in the line here to get this one underway. The inner two there, Crang and BOWTELL, very close to each other. Here we go. And away they go. And the charge for the first turn. And it's tight again, and we got two down again. BOWTELL and Crang have gone down this time. And, well, BOWTELL and Crang having a check on each other there. And I think they're making sure all okay. But once again, we're going to have a restart with all four riders. And Jason Edwards gone around to have a look at the start here, making sure it's okay before he gets ready for this restart. Meanwhile, you can see the state of Luke Crang there. Now watch this here as they bounce around there. Well, there really wasn't anything anyone could do there. It's just very, very tight on the first turn. And there is Alfie BOWTELL. Well, so far 3 of the 4 have bitten the dust in this one. We're getting ready for the third time of asking here for heat number 2. And all 4 riders are back once again. Well, we could be in for a long night at this rate. Well, I can't see what else Jason's got to dig around on there. He's already been out and checked it over. The track has had a grade in to iron out some of the bumps. So there's confirmation of that lineup for the third time. No one has been disqualified from this race as yet. So BOWTELL and Edwards, Crang and Greaves. In case you've forgotten, Edinburgh still lead by 5 points to 1. Eastbourne are 6 up at Kent now. So that is good news if you're a Gladiators fan, and of course the Gladiators can get a result. So here we go then. And away they go. The charge for the first turn. And it is Edwards who's got away, but Greaves has gone round the outside of him there. Nathan Greaves it is in front. Jason Edwards in second place. Alfie BOWTELL in third place. At the back it is Crang. But Nathan Greaves right round the outside of them all that time. Kept it wound on. And he's got a sizable lead. Edwards there in second place. Track a little bit bumpy still. Go round that first and second turn, down the back straight. Edwards is getting closer here. Can he find a way through on the inside? Got a good score for Mildenhall yesterday. 1 lap to go. Can he catch Greaves? BOWTELL still there in third place. Very dry and dusty at the moment. But Nathan Greaves has got clear daylight in front of him. And there he goes, over the line for 3. 2 points go to Edwards, 1 point goes to BOWTELL, 3 to the Gladiators, 3 to the Monarchs, and that means the scores on the doors are 4 points to Plymouth, and 8 points to Edinburgh. Pillar to post there for Nathan Greaves. Made no mistake once he got in front. So the riders on the circuit then for heat number 3. And, wow, this is going to be an interesting one as well. Kye Thomson's got that inside line. Really has taken to the Edinburgh track very nicely. Incidentally, the Edinburgh track, not a lot bigger than this one. One of the smaller ones. So it's going to be a very even contest, this one. There's confirmation. Zach Cook on the outside. Zane KELEHER, the track record holder there on gate number 2. He's been in good form. Kye Thomson on the inside, but Pickering will be favourite for this one. He's been in fantastic form for the last couple of years. Just signed for Sheffield in the top flight. Surprised that no one had seen him before. So here we go then. Starting Marshall calling them into line to get this third race underway. So now we're there. Here we go then. Green light is on and away they go in the charge for the first turn. And it is KELEHER who's made a super start there. KELEHER in front. Second place it is Thompson on the inside. Pickering will try the outside here and he's really giving it a go there, but KELEHER was aware. But he's got an attack coming round the outside again here from Pickering. And now Pickering will try the inside. No, and he goes back out wide. He does like the dirt lines, but KELEHER, it is leading the way, the Australian. And again, Pickering really screwing it on, and this time he's going to do him. Oh, look at this here, breathtaking stuff. KELEHER on the inside, Pickering on the outside, and KELEHER has still got it. Pickering's done a switch up the inside. They are awfully tight here, but oh, he's almost overcooked it, and he's gone through. So Pickering it is who takes over the lead. KELEHER in second place here. Race for the flag, super win there for Josh Pickering. What about that? Second place there goes to Zane KELEHER, and third place goes to Zach Cook. Thompson party company with his machine. It's a 3-3, 7 to the Gladiators, 11 to the Monarchs. The best race of the night so far, and it went to Josh Pickering.
And the official result of heat number 3 was the win in yellow for Josh Pickering. Josh win time 51.
So we move straight on to heat number 4. And this is going to be an interesting one because you've got the experienced Richie WORRALL there in the white helmet. We got Bjarne PEDERSEN on the outside of him in the red helmet. And these two very fast starters. Coming into the blue helmet there, Jason Edwards on gate number 2. And that means that Nathan Greaves will go off the inside gate number 1. Greaves a winner of his first one. Edwards second in his first one. The other two making their track debut tonight.
Jason Edwards. In gate number 3, in white for the Monarchs, that's Richie WORRALL. And gate number 4, in red for the Gladiators, Bjarne PEDERSEN.
So here we go then. Starting Marshall calling them, or holding the tapes here. He's not calling them now. I think he's given up the calling side of it. Now he is. And Greaves there. We're out doing a bit of gardening on the inside. No spuds down there, buddy. So let's get this fourth race underway. Right, we've got 3 of the 4 at the line here. Now they are all there. PEDERSEN right out by the fence on the outside. And away they go. The charge for the first turn, and Greaves has made another super start there. And PEDERSEN is going to go round him. There he goes. PEDERSEN takes over the lead. Greaves in second place. WORRALL there in third place. At the back it is Edwards, but Bjarne PEDERSEN in front for the Gladiators. And Greaves not that far behind him, but he almost overcooked it there. Into the bottom turn. WORRALL will sit there in third place. But Bjarne PEDERSEN is well out in front. But the Monarchs prepared to protect what they have, and Edwards has gone all over the place there. 1 lap to go. Bjarne PEDERSEN in front for the Gladiators of Plymouth. Second place then, Nathan Greaves. Third place, Richie WORRALL. So we are looking at a shared heat here once again. Pedersen takes the flag. Second place goes to Greaves. Third place there to WORRALL. And Jason Edwards at the back there. 3 points apiece once again. 10 to the Gladiators, 14 to the Monarchs. We've had 4 of the 15 heats, and Edinburgh is still holding that 4-point lead from the first race. And it's Bjarne coming round to the applause of Maximus and the crowd. So we move straight on then to heat number 5. And this could be a very interesting one indeed here, because we've got Masters on the outside. Next to him we got KELEHER. And William Lawson coming into gate number 2. Zach Cook on the inside gate, gate number 1. So this really is one that could go either way. Which way will it go? So the rider's having a dig around, which is customary these days. Let's see what's going to happen very shortly. So the starting marshal walking over there to get the riders to the inside, which is going to be a busy old lad tonight, isn't he? So here we go then, Cook and KELEHER, Masters and Lawson. Now this visiting pair got a 5-1 in the first race. What can they do here in heat number 5? And away they go in a charge for the first turn, and it's Masters from the outside who's got a flyer there. Masters is in front. Second place it is Cook. Third place it is KELEHER. At the back it is Lawson. But Sam Masters is away in this one. So once again we're looking at a shared heat, 3 points apiece. Round the bottom turn, Sam Masters has been riding over here for Edinburgh. Oh, there's a faller at the back. Lawson has gone down there. He's going to get up. Fair play to him. He's got up very quickly. Back onto his machine. But he's not really going to affect this one. Sam Masters has got this one in the bag. Second place it is Zach Cook. Third place, Zane KELEHER. And there it is. Masters takes the checkered flag. Second place goes to Cook. Third place KELEHER. 3 points apiece. And still the Monarchs with that 3-point lead. 13-17 the scores on the doors. Well done there to Sam Masters. Pillar to post, not really threatened at all in that one. So Sam coming round to the applause here. Good to see some Monarchs fans made the long old trek down from Scotland. And I know Mike Hunter would normally be here. Unfortunately Mike is one of those ones who couldn't make it. So here we go then. We're moving on to the next heat, which is heat number 6. And once again, very interesting looking lineup for this. So there it is. Jason Crump in the red helmet. Well, he came last in his opening race. Dillon RUML was his partner in blue. In white for the visitors, Richie WORRALL. And in yellow it is Luke Crang. We're waiting for Luke to come round. He got a bit roughed up in his first ride. Let's hope he's okay to take his place in this one. There is confirmation of the lineup. Richie WORRALL, brother of Paul's Stephen WORRALL. He burst on the scene quite a few years ago now, up there with Buxton. So here we go then. 2-minute light flashing away here. Crump this time off at gate number 2. RUML off the outside. WORRALL there on the inside. And 13-17. The home side really struggling to get back that 4-point deficit. And this is going to be a tough one as well, but if Crump can get out the gate, maybe there is just a chance they could get something back out of this one. So here we go then. Starting marshal's happy. Signals to the referee. Walks away, the tapes rise, and away they go. And the charge for the first turn is WORRALL who's gone in front. And oh, it's Crang who's gone into the fence once again here. The red lights have come on. And we are going to have a restart once again. And we wait for the decision of the referee, Phil Griffin. Let's have a look at it here as they go in. But Crang is out of it. No one actually touches him there, and down he goes. And, well, no real surprise here. The referee has excluded him. So Crang disqualified from that one. We're going to have a restart with 3 riders only. But Worrall was in front at the time. He'd be disappointed. But Crump gets another bite of the cherry in this one. But if Worrall can get away again here, the Monarchs will keep hold of that 4-point advantage. But a chance here for the riders to get back into this one. So Worrall on that inside gate. Jason Crump, he's been in the wars a bit this year. And, well, you heard him talking earlier. He's up for it. He's here to do a job. And how the Gladiators need him to start doing that job here in this one here. There's confirmation of the disqualification for Crang. So signalling to get this one into the starting area. And there really is a lot of time wasting at the starts at the moment these days. I can tell you Eastbourne are 4 up at Kent. And Kent have missed the opportunity to have a tactical substitute. So here we go then. Green light is on. And away they go. And a charge for the first turn. It's Worrall on the inside. It's Crump on the outside. Worrall's running wide. And he's gone away. Crump chasing hard in second place. Third place RUML. But it is Richie WORRALL in front here for the Monarchs. Around this first and second turn. Down the back straight. And Crump is not gaining on him. Worrall is not putting a spoke wrong on this one. Comes round this first and second turn. Jason Crump in second place. But Richie WORRALL from the Wirral is in front with 1 lap to go. Down the back straight. The dust still flying. A little bit of rain in the air. So that might keep the dust down here, but we don't want it too wet. There it is. Worrall takes the flag. Second place Crump. Third place RUML. 3 points to the Gladiators, 3 to the Monarchs. There's the scores on the doors. It is Plymouth on 16 and it is Edinburgh on 20. 6 races gone and the Monarchs still with that 4-point lead they gained from the very first heat. Worrall coming round to the applause of the crowd. And well deserved they are as well. So heat number 7, Bjarne PEDERSEN is at the line there on the inside already. He's ready to go. We're waiting for Alfie BOWTELL to come to the line. He's in the blue helmet. He will go off gate number 3. And Kye THOMSON, he was a faller first time out. He's on gate number 2. And on the outside in yellow, it is Josh Pickering. And remember that win he had last time out. That was pretty special, wasn't it? So what can he do from gate number 4? As we say, the yes, 2 riders with red helmets. Well, technically that is not ready to race. And a quick switch of hats there for Alfie BOWTELL. And now he will make his way around to the start. But the referee, Phil Griffin, been a little bit lenient there with the time factor. So here we go then. Thompson's still off his machine there digging around. He probably don't even realise BOWTELL's gone off and come back again. So what is going to happen in this one here? Pedersen on that inside gate. BOWTELL got some work to do here with Pickering on the outside of him. Thompson there on 2. It's going to be an interesting first turn, that's for sure. Here we go. And away they go. Charge for the first turn. And, well, look at that. It's Pedersen who got away there. Pedersen in front. BOWTELL's gone round into second place here. And it is Plymouth 1 and 2. Thompson goes through on the inside of BOWTELL. Pickering at the back. Out in front, Bjarne PEDERSEN. And Thompson going after him. He goes into the bottom turn, goes out wide, tries to cut back. But Bjarne PEDERSEN is well clear at the moment. Second place there, Kye Thompson. For third place, BOWTELL. Pickering surprisingly in last position here. And he's not making any inroads either. 1 lap to go. So this will half the deficit here if it stays like this. Bjarne PEDERSEN looks like he's got this one in the bag. Heads for the flag. There he goes over the line for 3. 2 points to Thompson. 1 point to BOWTELL. No points there for Pickering. 4 points to the Gladiators. 2 to the Monarchs. And the deficit is down to 2. Plymouth have 20. Edinburgh have 22. Bjarne PEDERSEN has 2 wins out of 2. And it's game on. There's Bjarne coming around to the applause. And, well, it's anyone's game, isn't it? So we approach the halfway stage of the meeting. A reserve switch here because Dillon RUML has been replaced here by Alfie BOWTELL. So a reserve switch here for BOWTELL. And the Gladiators running with both their reserves in this heat because Jason Edwards is the rider in the blue helmet on the inside. So William Lawson in the white helmet on the outside. He looked exceptional in his first race, didn't score in his last one. And Nathan Greaves so far is on 5 points from his opening 2 rides. So anyone's call on this one, which way will it go? So here we go then. Starting Marshall calling them into line to get this one underway. We are ready to go. And away they go in a charge for the first turn. And it is Edwards on the inside. It's BOWTELL on the outside. It's the Gladiators giving them the old 1-2. So round the bottom turn. Alfie BOWTELL. This is why he was brought in for the change. He's in front. Jason Edwards there in second place. Third place in the white helmet there. It is Lawson, and Greaves has tailed off at the back here. And if it stays like this, the Gladiators will go in front. And the rain beginning to get a little bit heavier here. Let's hope it stays away. It's drizzly stuff at the moment. Still a bit of dust. But the Gladiators won't mind that one bit. They are romping away with it in this one. Alfie BOWTELL in front there. Second place, it is Jason Edwards. There's a checkered flag, and the home fans have got something to cheer about from that one because it is Plymouth 5, Edinburgh 1, and the pendulum has swung the other way now. It's 25 points to the Gladiators and 23 to the Monarchs. With Jason Edwards and Alfie BOWTELL producing the goods in that one. And well, BOWTELL could be moving up to the main body of the team with points like this. It's going to be very interesting. They're going to come round and milk it. Jason Edwards there doing well as well. 4 paid 5 for him so far. And wheelie celebration to go with it. Well, that will do the old confidence good. Snapped up very quickly once he was released by Eastbourne. No real surprise there. Very likeable lad, very talented as well. No, 25-23 the scores as we get ready for heat number 9. And well, the rain getting a little bit heavier. Let's hope it doesn't spoil things here. We got Zach Cook in red, Zane KELEHER in blue, Richie WORRALL in white, Luke Crang is in yellow. But Crang so far hasn't scored a point. What can he do in this one here? WORRALL looked good last time out with a win. KELEHER in that blue helmet, he will need to do something in this one, and Cook in the red helmet there on gate number 3. This could be an interesting one as well. Another very difficult one to call. So heat number 9, we can tell you that Eastbourne have won at Kent. It's Kent 43, Eastbourne 47. So a win here for the Gladiators would get them away from the foot of the table, and away they go. And the charge for the first turn, and Worrall's made the start there. Worrall is in front. Second place it's Cook. Third place it's Keleher. Keleher on the inside, coming through to take up the challenge here. At the back it is Crang. But Richie WORRALL looking very, very good in this one. Cook it is taking up the challenge in second place now. Going right out wide. Keleher there, well, he's fighting with his own teammate at the moment. Round the first and second turn, despite the rain, the dust is still flying. And so is Richie WORRALL. 1 lap to go. Second place it is Keleher. Third place it is Cook. They're well spread out here. But Richie WORRALL is going to win this one. And the Monarchs are still 2 points behind because that one is split. 3 points to Plymouth, 3 points to Edinburgh. There's the scores on the doors. The Gladiators have 28 points and the Monarchs have 26. So still a long way to go in this tie. And just 2 points separating the sides. But for Richie WORRALL, that was another very impressive win. His second one on the bounce. And here he is coming back to the pits. He'll be happy with that. So heat number 10. We're pushing on with it a bit here now. And we have had to remove our camera from the centre. It's getting rather wet there. Very expensive piece of kit there. So we do apologise for that. As we get ready for this one, Jason Crump in the red helmet of gate number 3. Dillon RUML on the inside gate, gate number 1. He was removed from his last one. He's got to have this one. He has to have 3 rides. Kye Thompson in the white helmet on the outside. And Josh Pickering this time off of gate number 2. Well, if we get this race done, the result would stand, but it's not raining enough to stop it. It's just visibility for the riders on their goggles. That makes life a little bit more difficult than we would hope. So here we go then, green lights on, and away they go, and the charge for the first turn. Oh, look at this, Crump who's got away. Crump it is in front. Thompson trying the outside, Pickering trying the inside. RUML's not out of the picture either, but Jason Crump is in front. Around this first and second turn, right in the dirt line. Quick look over his shoulder there. He knows that Thompson is right up his exhaust pipe. Jason Crump clears his goggles. And at the moment, he is looking good in this one. Thompson still in second place. Third place it is Pickering. Go round the bottom turn. They've got 1 lap to go. Jason Crump in front here for the Plymouth Gladiators. And this one will go down well. This will make him feel good. There he goes. Round the bottom turn. Looks over his shoulder there. Over the line he goes. Crump takes 3. 2 points to Thompson. 1 to Pickering. And 3 points apiece. 31 points to Plymouth. 29 to Edinburgh. 5 heats remaining. The Gladiators have still got their noses in front, albeit by just 2 points. But I think they'd settle for that, to be honest with you. Crump having a quick look at the inside gate, which is where he go off his last ride. And, well, this one is going to go down to the wire. We seem to say that every week here at the Coliseum. We get to the Super Speedway, that's for sure. And you feel that if there was one more rider here, the Gladiators would be turning round those 2 and 3 point deficits into 3 and 2 point victories. So heat number 11, it's Bjarne PEDERSEN riding in red, and Alfie BOWTELL, his partner, in blue. Sam Masters unbeaten so far, 3 wins out of 3. He's in white off the inside, and William Lawson for his 4th ride, he is in yellow, and waiting for him to come into line at the moment. So interesting this one. BOWTELL has really done a super job since he's been with the Gladiators. Scored 6 points at Eastbourne, and probably felt disappointed when the Eagles were on form, particularly towards the end of that match. But that is in the past. This is tonight, And anyone who thought Edinburgh were going to come here and steamroll the home side, well, think again. The Gladiators are up for it. The rain's still coming down. But there's some heat in the air, that is for sure. So here we go then. Heat number 11. And away they go in a charge for the first turn. And it's Masters on the inside. It's Pedersen on the outside. And Masters shut the door on him. Lawson comes through. BOWTELL comes through into second place now. But it is Masters in front. BOWTELL there in second place. Third place it is Lawson. At the back it is Pedersen, who really did get roughed up on that first turn. And now he comes through into third place to sit behind BOWTELL. Masters has gone. They're not going to catch him, that's for sure. Right out on the boards. Second place BOWTELL. Third place there Pedersen. And once again the Gladiators are having to block the tide here and try and get a shared heat out of this one. That will protect their 2-point advantage. Sam Masters it is, looking for win number 3. There he goes over the line, eases up as he went over. Second place there goes to Alfie BOWTELL. Third place to Bjarne PEDERSEN. We seem to have said this a lot tonight. 3 points to Plymouth, 3 to Edinburgh. And there it is, 34 points to the Gladiators, 32 points to the Monarchs. But so far, so good for the home side, but someone's going to have to do something about this guy because he's got another couple of rides to come. And if he gets some support in those 2 rides, it could be a very difficult time for the home side. So here we go then. Starting marshal calling him into line for heat number 12. We're getting towards the business end of the meeting here. And I can tell you that there is a change in yellow, replacing Luke Crang, who hasn't scored, is Nathan Greaves. So Greaves getting an extra ride. He's on 5 points so far. Didn't score from his last one, but he's on that inside gate. Next to him in red, it is Zach Cook. And looks like there's a change in the home side as well in blue. Replacing Jason Edwards is Alfie BOWTELL. So Alfie very busy again tonight here. But nothing Jason's done wrong really. 4 paid, 5 for him from his 3 rides. But BOWTELL in good form. Be interesting to see what he can do in this one. And Kye Thompson is the rider in white. Well, he was a faller first time out and he's had 2 second places since. And he's off at gate number 3. This is going to be an interesting one as well. Just maybe the Gladiators fancy their chances of getting something out of this race. So here we go then. Green lights on and away they go in a charge for the first turn here. Thompson has made a super start. It's Thompson in front. Second place there it is BOWTELL. Third place it's Greaves. And the rider in the red helmet, Cook, is at the back here. And he just couldn't find a way to get into the curb there. And he's going after it here. He's got up the inside of Greaves. He's giving it a chase. They're going to the bottom turn. Look how close they are. Greaves just holds his line. But out in front, Kye Thompson for the Monarchs. Cook again trying the outside run here. Trying to find a way up the inside to go into the bottom turn. BOWTELL in second place. Cook switches to the outside here, but it's gone awfully wide and he clips the fence. And again going right out into the dirt, but he just cannot find the line. And it is the Monarchs here who are levelling things up because that is a win for Thompson. Second place goes to BOWTELL. Third place goes to Greaves. At the back there, it was Zach Cook. It's 2 points to the Gladiators. It's 4 to the Monarchs. And look at the scores on the doors here. This one is very, very tight. In fact, it couldn't be any tighter because Plymouth have 36 and Edinburgh have 36. And we've got just 3 heats remaining. So, heat number 13. It's a battle of the big guns here. And what a lineup we have, because in the red helmet we got Jason Crump, winner last time out. His partner in blue, Bjarne PEDERSEN. And so far, Bjarne PEDERSEN has scored 7 points, 2 wins and a third. In white, Sam Masters, who is unbeaten, 3 wins out of 3. And in yellow, Richie WORRALL, who's also won his last 2 races. He's on 7, paid 8 out of a possible 9. So it doesn't get much bigger and better than this one. Wow. Heat advantage to the Gladiators go down very nicely. But this really is a tough one here with Masters and WORRALL in such brilliant form. Any one of these 4 riders could win this race. The Gladiators do have those inside gates. And I'm sure Masters would prefer to be on gate number 4 than he would on gate number 2. But I'm sure WORRALL is quite happy on number 4 if he can get away as well. So here we go then. This is the big one so far on the night. 36 apiece. Can either side lay out their plans for the rest of this one, and away they go, and a charge for the first turn. Oh, it's Pedersen. Pedersen has gone away. Crump is in second place, but he's been passed by WORRALL. WORRALL diving up the inside. Masters is at the back here, but it's Pedersen leaning away, and he's all over the place there. WORRALL there in second place, Crump in third place here. And wow, it's the Gladiators on heat advantage at the moment. Bjarne Pedersen from Richie WORRALL, and Sam Masters with 3 wins out of 3 is in last position. Into the bottom turn, there is Bjarne Pedersen leading the way, second place there. In the yellow helmet, it is Richie WORRALL. Third place in the red helmet here, it is Jason Crump, and that is how they're going to finish. Masters is at the back here. He's had enough of this one. And wow, 4 points to 2 to the Gladiators. There's the scores on the doors. Look at this. It's 40 points to Plymouth. It's 38 to Edinburgh with 2 heats remaining. And boy, oh boy, are we having some fun and excitement here tonight. Super Speedway and 2 very, very good sides. And Sam Masters certainly not happy with his machine on that one. But he really got roughed up for the first turn, and he could do nothing about it. So we come to the penultimate heat with the scores 40-38. Who remembers when that was happiness, eh? Well, it's happiness at the moment for the Gladiators, but even happier days if they could get something from this one. And the old nerves are jangling, absolutely no doubt about that. The riders coming to the line here. And we got Zane KELEHER in the red helmet here for the home side. We got Alfie BOWTELL in blue. We got Josh Pickering, who started off like a train. And now someone put leaves on the line. He's gone a bit AWOL since. And in the yellow helmet, it is Nathan Greaves. And Greaves so far is on 6 points. Pickering, incidentally, is on 4 and a bonus. KELEHER in this one. This is his 4th ride. So far, he's on 5, paid 6. But BOWTELL, he's the man of the moment at the moment. He is on 9, paid 10. But the Monarchs have gates 1 and 3. Are we going to get another last heat decider? And to get that, we need a shared heat or a heat advantage here to Edinburgh. A heat advantage here to the Gladiators by 4 points to 2 would mean they could get a draw. But if they get bigger than that out of it, they will win the match. So here we go then. Starting Marshall getting them into line for this race. Green light is on, and well, the tapes didn't go up right, did they? Yeah, so we're going to have a restart here. And the restart will obviously be with all 4 riders. So, fun and games, no doubt about it. So we're going to get ready for the restart of this 14th race. Well, it's been a thriller nearly every week here, and we're on another one here in this one. Here it is, confirmation of Zane KELEHER in that red helmet. Alfie BOWTELL in blue, Josh Pickering in white, Nathan Greaves in yellow. I'm sure anyone from anywhere other than Plymouth would have predicted an Edinburgh win here. Such has been their form. But at the moment they are 2 points behind. Plymouth with a chance to move off the foot of the table. They need to win this meeting to go above the Kent Kings. So here we go then. And away they go. And into the first turn here. And it is BOWTELL. And look at this here. It's Edinburgh 1 and 2. Edinburgh leading to go round the bottom turn. And here comes KELEHER. He's gone past them both. My word, that was mighty close. And Greaves coming back at him. But it's KELEHER in front here. Greaves in second place. Pickering trying to get past BOWTELL, who in turn is going for it here, and BOWTELL has gone through into second place as well here. It's gone from a 1-5 to a 5-1. Unbelievable speedway here. Down the back straight, and Edinburgh are facing defeat here to the bottom club. Zane KELEHER in front, Alfie BOWTELL in second place. Third place here, oh look at that here. Unbelievable corner from Pickering. And he's going for it. Greaves is at the back here, but it's the Gladiators who have done it. Plymouth have beaten the Edinburgh Monarchs. And well, how about that? Let's have a look at the start here once again as they go into the corner here. Look at this here. BOWTELL and Greaves. Greaves around the outside, Pickering up the inside. It's all changed. But watch the rider in red here. He goes past one. He goes past two. He bursts through on the inside. But the race isn't over then. Greaves comes back at him. But look at this here. Now watch Alfie BOWTELL as he goes past Pickering up the inside here. And he cruises through. And how close was that? I'm sure if he'd have made contact they'd have been thrown out. But he didn't. It's a 5-1 to the Plymouth Gladiators. And they are going to win tonight. They've got 45. Edinburgh have got 39. We've got one race to go. This is unbelievable, and that is one of the best races you will ever see round the Coliseum, no doubt about that. And you can see what it means there. Maximus doing a war dance down there, and the fans responding as well, because the Gladiators of Plymouth have beaten the Monarchs of Edinburgh. There's still one race to go, but they can't be caught. But the Monarchs can still take a point back to Scotland. Well, Maximus coming round to do a lap of his own there. He'll be worn out after this one, that's for sure. But wow, what a race that was. Race of the season so far. So here we go then, heat number 15, the final one on the card here tonight of what has been a sensational speedway match. In the red helmet, we got Zane KELEHER for the Gladiators. So far, KELEHER is on 8, paid 9. But that race in that last one there, well, he deserved this one here. Bjarne PEDERSEN is his partner in the red helmet. And PEDERSEN so far is on 10, paid 11 from a possible 12. We got Richie WORRALL in the white helmet for the visitors. He's on 9, paid 10. And Sam Masters in yellow, he's on 9, didn't score from his last one. But they know if they can get a 3-all from this one, they will take a point back to Scotland. But never say never. This Plymouth side really do cease to amaze me. Super speedway indeed. Here we go then for the final time, heat number 15. And away they go in a charge for the first turn. Some bumping as they went in there, and it's PEDERSEN who's gone in front there. And KELEHER has joined him. KELEHER on the inside, it was arms and all sorts of things with WORRALL there from KELEHER at the start there. But he's got away into second place. Masters trying the outside now. WORRALL trying the inside. PEDERSEN, he's gone. They've got to overcome KELEHER if they want to take anything back to Scotland from this one. But Zane KELEHER there in second place, and here comes Masters. Right round the outside here, screwing it on. KELEHER comes back up the inside of him here. Wow, what a meeting. Has someone not told them they've already won here? And Masters is out of it. Masters is out of it here. He's pulled out of it. And it's the Gladiators, 1 and 2, down the back straight into the bottom turn. It is Bjarne PEDERSEN who's going to bring home the Danish bacon there. Second place, a bit of kangaroo from Zane KELEHER. Third place, Richie WORRALL. And the mighty Monarchs have had their crown well and truly stolen here. Let's see elbows there from KELEHER and WORRALL. And Masters got run out wide. Look at this here. Down the back straight. And WORRALL comes through on the inside, or just about there. Masters tries the outside. But look at this here. There's Masters. He gets through on the inside of KELEHER. KELEHER's having none of it. He comes back past him on the inside there. They go down the back straight. And it is a big 5-1 to Plymouth. And look at the final score here. It's Plymouth 50. It's Edinburgh 40. The Gladiators are off the foot of the table. The mighty Monarchs are not going to the top. They're not taking any points home at all. 50-40, the final score. Wow, time to get our breath back. While we do that, we're going to join Andy Hague and see who he's got down in the pits.
Directly after tonight's meeting then here at the Coliseum, what a meeting here, a big win for the Gladiators over the Monarchs. Garry May, you must be delighted.
Absolutely fantastic. Boys rode real brilliant tonight. You know, at one time it looked like Edinburgh were going to do us, you know, win the meeting, but last 4 or 5 heats my boys really rode well. You know, they used the track to their advantage, and we just gated and then we was gone, and it was, you know, I was fantastic. Awesome win tonight, awesome.
Of course, it's all happened tonight. After the first heat, it was a 5-1 to the Monarchs. It kind of set a tone then. We were thinking, oh, no, here we go. Then we had some problems with the track. We ironed that out, and then you guys fought back. We've had some brilliant racing. I mean, Zane, heat 14, Zane and Alfie BOWTELL. I mean, tell us about that.
Well, yeah, it was brilliant. Going down the back straight, I thought there was a 5-1 against us, and then coming back round where the pits were, and there was a 5-1 for us. So, you know, whatever happened down the bottom end, it was, you know, they did fantastic, you know what I mean? But, yeah, and then Zane rode a blinder in heat 15 to get 5-1 Bjarne. So, you know, he's coming along nice, Zane. He's coming along good.
Exactly. So, lots to build on from tonight. Obviously, you've got some big meetings coming up away at Newcastle as well. So you've got to be buoyant now that the team you've got now is really starting to gel. And Jason, of course, coming back as well. Yeah,
Jason coming back. You know, you've got to think that Jason really hasn't ridden since May, really, a competitive meeting. But he rode really well tonight, you know, and that's why I put Zane in 15. I thought Zane deserved it tonight. Jason was a little bit, you know, needed a bit more rest. He'd done his job. We'd won the meeting. But no, they were all good tonight, and of course made the difference at number 7. You know, we had Jason Edwards again. You know, I like the boy, always smiling, gives us 100%. Got a 5-1 in heat 8, and that sort of set us on our way.
Well, I know you're going to be partying all the way back to Poole, so we're going to let you go. Enjoy the journey back, and a great win for the Gladiators tonight. Yeah,
it was a great win. You know, it's what's that, the second one when I've been in charge, and. The way we came back like we did against Berwick as well, you know, at the end, and you know, and I drew with Paul. We come back there, but yeah, it's been awesome. But the 2 matches in between, Glasgow and Leicester, we lost by a little, you know, 2 points to Glasgow and 3 points to Leicester. So we're getting there. Do you know what I mean? We're getting there, and maybe with Jason Edwards coming in now, making a little bit of difference at the bottom end, because we're getting a few points from that position where we was getting nothing. So, you know, let's move on to Redcar next week. My old mate Charles Wright and Jakey Allen. Come on, boys, come on down and see what you can do. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Well, very happy Garry May there. Let's have a quick look at the scorers. There they are. Jason Crump scoring 6. And Dillon RUML 2 and 1. Zane KELEHER 9 and 3. We've got Bjarne PEDERSEN 13 and 1. Alfie BOWTELL 11 and 2. Jason Edwards chipped in with 4 and 1. For the Monarchs, Sam Masters scored 9. Richie WORRALL 10 and 1. They were the main ones. 7 points there for Kye THOMSON. 6 for Nathan Greaves. 5 and 1 for Josh Pickering. 3 and 1 William Lawson. No points there for Luke Crang. There it is. 50 to the Gladiators. 40 to the Monarchs. We'll be back next week with some more Speedway. Make sure you join us then. Good night, everyone.